deep dives. Today, we're jumping into something quite unique. We've got excerpts from Homeopathic Materia Medica by William Boericke. Now, a Materia Medica, for you listening, it's basically a historical reference book for homeopathic remedies. Think origins,
Yeah.
symptoms they supposedly address. It's a different way of looking at things than modern medicine, often quite surprising. And our focus today is carcinosinum. Now, right off the bat, the origin. It's stated directly in the source. It's a nosode from carcinoma.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So when I first saw that, I definitely did a bit of a double take. How could something derived from, cancer be used as a remedy? That's what we're going to unpack.
Exactly. And that description immediately highlights homeopathy's core principle, doesn't it? Like cures like.
Yeah.
But perhaps in one of its most challenging forms for people to grasp, just so we're clear, a nosode in homeopathy. It's a remedy they prepare from diseased material. So, yeah. Directly from cancer tissue in this case.
Wow. And the text explicitly claims it acts favorably and modifies all cases in which either a history of carcinoma can be elicited or symptoms of the disease itself exist. It even cites another source for that, J.H. Clark. So this isn't just Boericke's idea alone. This whole concept, using the essence of the disease itself, that's really central here.
Okay, so it makes that big claim up front. But then does Boericke get more specific? Like where exactly did they see this carcinosinum being applied? It's not just a general cancer thing, is it?
No, it gets quite detailed. The Materia Medica lists specific conditions. For instance, it mentions carcinoma of the mammary glands with great pain and induration of glands, so breast cancer symptoms, and also carcinoma of uterus. And for that, it specifically says the offensive discharge, hemorrhage, and pain are greatly relieved.
Relieved. So it's focusing on easing the symptoms, maybe not claiming cure in our modern sense.
That seems to be the emphasis here, yes. Symptomatic relief for those specific, quite severe issues associated with uterine cancer.
Right. What really caught my eye, though, was how it then lists things like indigestion and rheumatism. That seems pretty far removed from cancer itself. It mentions indigestion, accumulation of gas in stomach and bowels, and rheumatism. How do they connect those dots? What's the thinking there?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture of homeopathic philosophy, it suggests they saw it having a broader effect, not just targeting the local tumor or symptoms, but influencing the person's overall state, their constitution, or vital force, as they'd call it. So the indigestion or rheumatism might be seen as other manifestations of an underlying imbalance that carcinosinum could address.
Ah, okay, like addressing the whole system, not just the named disease.
Exactly. It also lists cancerous cachexia. That's the term for the severe wasting, the weight loss and weakness you often see in advanced cancer. So including that suggests its use in supporting the patient's overall vitality, even in very serious stages from their perspective.
I see. And it mentions relationships to other remedies too, right? Bufo,
Yeah.
coconium.
Yes, Phytolacca asterias are also mentioned, and that's typical in Materia Medica. It shows how practitioners would compare symptom pictures. It's not just this remedy for this disease. It's about finding the remedy that best matches the individual's unique set of symptoms, so they differentiate it from similar remedies like Cowornium or Phytolacca.
Makes sense. So beyond what it's used for, does the source say how? Like dosage or anything?
It does, and this is quite characteristic of homeopathy. It specifies the 30th and 200th potency and recommends a dose at night or less frequently.
Okay, 30th and 200th potency. For you listening, that means incredibly dilute.
Extremely dilute. In homeopathic terms, these potencies involve repeated dilution and succussion shaking. So much so that mathematically, it's highly unlikely any original molecules of the carcinoma tissue remain. The theory relies on an energetic imprint, not a chemical action.
Right. No actual substance left, theoretically.
Correct. And that infrequent dosing at night or less frequently, that's also key. It's about stimulating the body's own response, not continuously suppressing symptoms with material doses. A very different approach.
So what does this all mean for you, thinking about this today? This dive into carcinosinum from Boericke's perspective. It really pushes us to consider the historical context, doesn't it? And just how different homeopathy's approach is or was. We've seen this nosode idea using something from the disease itself, and its claimed uses from very specific cancer symptoms like pain or discharge to things like indigestion, all based on these ultra-high dilutions.
Yeah, it's a fascinating window into a different paradigm of healing.
It really is. It kind of prompts you to reflect maybe on how different systems through history have tried to understand and categorize illness. and how they've approached treatment based on completely different assumptions about how the body works. It certainly challenges our modern medical thinking and gives you a glimpse into a past and, for some, present way of viewing health. Makes you think, doesn't it?